guys, it's Amy with A2Z Stamping, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little basket. It's so simple to do, and you could do it with a shorter handle or no handle at all, and there's so many things you could fill these with. Candy, just a little gift, I don't know, all kinds of things. And with Valentine's Day coming up and Easter, I thought this would be a good time to show you how simple this little basket is. And you need very few things to actually make this. Okay, so you need to start with a piece of cardstock cut at 6 by 6. So let me grab my cutter out here. And we're just going to trim this. This is just an 8.5 by 11 piece of old olive cardstock. And I'm going to trim it down. Sorry, I got some glue on my trimmer. Anyway. Okay, so we're going to cut this down to 6 by 6. All right, so 6 inches by 6 inches. All right, set these aside. And then I'm going to, hold this out. And then I'm going to score it. And so I have my scoring blade right here on my trimmer. And we want to score it at 2 inches and 4 inches. So right here at 2 inches, score it 4 inches. And then rotate it 90 degrees and do the same thing. This is really the simplest little basket. 2 inches and 4 inches. Okay, but it's actually quite big size considering we're using such a small little piece of paper. All right, next you need your paper snips. And what we're gonna do is, so it looks like a tic-tac-toe board right now, and we're just gonna cut up our score lines right here. So we got 1 and 2, and flip it around and do the opposite end. 1 and 2. Okay, and now we can burnish our score lines here. So fold these down and burnish. You could have burnished first if you wanted to. This side around, and then these. 1 and 1. There we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. Then you're going to need your designer series paper, and I'm using a piece from the Color Theory designer series paper. So this side has the stripes, and then this side has kind of that crinkle effect. And actually I'm going to need my cutter one more time. And you need 4 pieces that are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 each. So again, just line that up. 1 3/4. So we should get 1, 2, and 3, and I need just one more. There's 1, 2, 3, and I'll need one more. 1 3/4. Okay. Simple. Okay. Set my paper aside. All right, so I've got these 4, and I'm gonna just stick some adhesive on the back, and just your regular SNAIL adhesive is fine. You could use your mono adhesive, whatever you have handy, tear and tape, doesn't really matter, but we just want to stick adhesive on the back, all 4 of these, and then we're going to stick them right onto the basket. Move this back a little. Okay, so the parts, it folds in like this, so this is our inside, so we want to flip it over, and they're going to go right here in these 4 corners. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. I love this Color Theory, this crackly paper. The basket I showed you originally, that was in Dapper Denim right here. I love that. And then it comes in Old Olive, Crushed Curry, and what's the 4th color? Or is there only 3? I don't know. But it's fun. It's in the 2017-18 annual catalog. All right, so now what you do is your basket comes in like this. So you just want to overlap them a tiny bit. And what I like to do, you could glue it, but I like to just grab out my stapler. And I am going to, I'm just going to give it a little, let me think for a second. Actually, before I staple it together, I think I want to stick my handle on. So if you are going to put a handle, that way you don't have to staple twice. So I need just a little handle. I'm going to take it, this is just some scrap left over from when I trimmed my paper down. And I want it to be about a 1/2 inch. And the length is going to be however long you want your handle to be. So you just kind of need to decide. Originally, 11 inches obviously makes a much Guys, I can't even speak. It makes a bigger handle. So my handle is going to be more like this. Okay, but you can decide. You can make it smaller or bigger. It doesn't really matter. So what I like to do is I'm actually going to stick a tiny bit of adhesive on my end here. Come on. And I'm going to stick it right kind of where I want it to go, about right here. This is going to be covered just so it stays in place. Now when I fold these in, I can overlap these a tiny bit. Stick my stapler in there. Now it won't staple perfectly straight because your handle's in the way, but just kind of, okay, get this in here. See, now here I am having problems. Okay, get it in there. Get my stapler in there. And squeeze it together and staple. There we go. See, just to hold it together. Okay, and same thing with this end. I'm going to stick just a tiny bit of adhesive so that I can get this exactly where I want it. About right like so. And then cover it up just a little bit. Overlap these a bit. I want to make sure they're about the same. Feed my stapler in. There we go. Okay, there's our little box. But we don't really like, well, if you like the staples, I guess you might like that. You could leave it like that, but I wanted to add some cute little flowers to my edge. So I have my flower punch here. And I'm just going to punch it out of some Whisper White cardstock. This is just basic Whisper White cardstock. And I need 2 of the flowers. Is this called the Pansy Punch? I think it is. It says at the bottom, regardless. Okay, and I'm going to put a clear faceted gem on each one because, you know, why not? We want to add a little bit of bling. So those are going to go right in the center. There is a cute stamp set that goes along with this flower punch, and you could stamp the flowers, but I am just keeping mine very simple. Okay, there's 1 and 2. Get them in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to stick them on the on my, what I'm trying to say, you guys know, on my basket. So I'm going to actually use glue dots. I'm going to stick a glue dot on here and a glue dot on here. And these are going to go right on the side. So there's 1 and 2. And that is my cute little box or basket. Isn't that so cute? I think they're adorable. And you guys see how quick and simple those were? And again, here's the one in Dapper Denim. I think I'm going to do one up in Crushed Curry. Now see, I did this handle bigger because I wanted to show you guys. And you can also make your box smaller or bigger depending on how far in you push your little squares in. So this one's in a little bit more than this one. So this basket's a little bit wider. You see this one actually fits inside of this one. So really you can customize these to make them exactly how you want them. But they're so easy to do. And this would be a fun craft to do with your class if you're a teacher or in Sunday school or something like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my group on Facebook. It's A2Z Stamping. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.